Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw a stitch.
First, let's get started in towards the top portion of our page. We're going to start in the middle by drawing a curved line that comes up and over and out towards the right for the nose. Coming back over to the left side now, starting on that line, we're going to curve this line all the way around the bottom and then back up and over on the right, connecting that. Moving over to our left-hand side, we're going to curve our line up and out. And then moving over towards the right, we'll replicate that. Coming up above now, we're going to draw a curved line. And then stepping up again one more time, we're just going to replicate that just a little bit smaller. Now let's frame in the shape of the head. So coming up on a diagonal on the left-hand side, we're going to start in the middle, curving this line up and then down towards the left-hand side, curving this all the way around and in towards the bottom. Starting on the right-hand side, lining this up at the same height, we're going to replicate that, so curving this out, down, and then arching this all the way over and in and out towards the middle, just leaving a small gap. Now from here on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line out towards the left, arching that up, and then we're going to curve that line back in. Starting back on that line now, we're going to curve this out towards the left, arching this back in. And then coming underneath that, we're going to curve this out towards the left again, and then curving that back in towards the middle. And now from here, we're going to connect this by curving this line all the way out and over on the left. Now coming over, we'll frame in the eyes. So on the right hand side, we're going to arch this line up towards the top and then curving this out and over towards the side. And then moving over towards the left, lining this up at the same height, we're just going to do that again. Now from here, coming underneath, we're going to curve this line down and then arching this all the way over and out towards the side. And then moving over towards the left, we'll do that one more time. Moving in towards the middle portion now, we're going to draw in a small circle for the eye. And now moving over towards our left side, we'll replicate that again, drawing in another circle. Dropping underneath that now in the corner, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight. Now coming underneath, let's draw in the mouth. So on either side, we're going to draw a curved line in the corner. Connecting this on the top, we're going to start on the left, arching this up towards the nose, and then as we get towards the right side, arching that back down and over. And then coming underneath this, we're going to curve this all the way around and out towards the side. Moving underneath now, we're going to draw in 4 triangles on top for the teeth, leaving an even amount of space. And then moving underneath towards the bottom, we're just going to replicate that again, drawing 4 more triangles, pointing up this time for our bottom teeth. Moving in towards the middle now, we're going to curve our line out and over for the tongue. And then moving underneath that, we're going to curve this out and over towards the left-hand side. Coming up behind that now, we're going to draw in a small arch line. Now let's frame in the ears on either side. So over on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line up and out towards the right-hand side of our page. And then moving over towards the left, we'll replicate that, curving that up and over and out towards the left. Now from here on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way down and in towards the bottom. And then we're going to draw a sideways letter V. And then now starting on that bottom line, we're going to curve this all the way around and in towards the side of the face. We'll move over towards the left and we're just going to curve this line down, making it a little bit smaller this time. And then like we have the cutout here, we're going to do the same thing over on the left. And then now from here, starting on that point, we're going to curve this line all the way around and in towards the side of the face. Now let's add in some detail on either side. So coming over towards the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line out and up and over towards the top. And then coming underneath, we're going to curve this line out towards the right. Let's move over towards the left now, curving this out and over towards the right. And then now coming underneath, we're going to curve this out and over on the left. Now let's come in and frame in the body. So starting on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and in, dipping that back out, and then curving this all the way around and in towards the middle. We'll come over to the right and replicate this shape. So we'll curve this out, dipping it in, back out, and then curving this all the way around and in towards the bottom. Now from here on the left hand side, let's draw on our left arm. So we're going to curve this line out and then up and then over. And then coming underneath, we're going to curve this line up and over towards the top, ending this at the same height. Moving over towards the right hand side now, we're going to curve this line down and then back up and over. And then dropping underneath, we're going to curve this up, down, and then back up towards the top. Starting on the left hand side now, we're going to draw on a small line that comes up, across, and then down. Coming up above that, we're going to bring this line a little bit longer, across, and then back down. And we're going to do this 2 more times in total. So we'll bring this line out, down, and then in. And then 1 more time, bringing this out, down, and then all the way over and in, connecting that on our bottom line. Moving over towards the right side now, we'll bring our line up, across, and back in for the thumb. And then just like we did on the left, arching these lines down, we're going to do the same thing as we come over on the right. Now let's draw in the claws. So right where we have the flat line on the top, we're going to arch our line up and then curving that around and back in. And we're going to do that in all of our fingers. We'll do the same as we come over towards our right hand, but we're going to arch them out towards the side of the page. So we're going to curve this one out and then in. And then now from here, we're going to curve this up towards the top and then arching it back down, doing this all the way over until we get towards our last finger. Now moving inside in the palm, we're going to draw a small circle. Now coming in towards the middle, we'll draw a curved line on either side. Now let's come in underneath and frame in the body. So moving directly underneath, we're going to draw a curved line from left to right. On the left hand side now, we're going to curve this line around and in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. Now from here on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line out and then down. And then moving over towards the right, we'll replicate that. Coming in underneath now, we're going to arch this line down and then all the way across, curving that up. And then moving over towards the right, we'll replicate that, curving it down, across, and then curving that around and back in. And now lastly, we're just going to curve this around and bring this back in towards that top line. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now from here in the corners, we're just going to draw 2 small arch lines that come down. And now moving back into the middle, we're going to draw something similar as we did on the top. So we're going to curve this line in and then out. Starting back on that line, curving that down and then in. And then one last time, we'll curve this down towards the bottom and then arching that over and in. And that is it. That's how you draw stitch. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next one.